Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading today may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know, please? This is the 8 of Wands. We'll see what else is going to come out for the first few cards, and then we'll start talking about them, because I always like to see the message that the universe is trying to present for the day, for the reading of the day. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What messages do we need to hear? This is the World. See what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? And we have the Fool. Interesting, guys. Okay, so I do feel what we are seeing here is someone is about to come out of this place of silence and start communicating with you. That is the energy that is presenting in these first 3 cards. Now this 8 of Wands, and I love the 8 of Wands in this deck, which is the Shadowscapes Tarot, by the way, because this 8 of Wands has all of these dandelions on it. Well, 8 dandelions actually, because that is what she uses to represent the 8 wands here. Blow those wishes out to the universe, guys, whenever we see dandelions. But the 8 of Wands is about getting things unstuck and getting things moving. And that energy is coming from your person. It is also about receiving a message from your person. And what they're saying here is they're going to initiate communication with you because the time has come where they need to talk. They cannot stay silent anymore. And that is what that World card is about. What they're saying here, it's time to talk. I don't want to stay silent anymore. I want to start talking to you and reaching out to you so we can clear the air, so we can put all of our cards out on the table so that we can have this opportunity to begin again. That comes with that Fool card. That is the meaning of these first 3 cards. This 8 of Wands, though, it is about getting things unstuck and getting them moving. The 8 of Wands comes at you with a lot of energy. Wands are fire. So it is about this big surge of energy coming towards you, you guys watching the reading, from your person, okay? But it's a message that's going to at first be a message. And if you pick up that message and start responding, you're going to start getting a lot more communication coming at you from them. The World tells us that from every ending comes a new beginning. And I'm only picking this up because this is a very beautiful card. With this goddess here, with this crazy horn thing on her head, it's a mask with a horn looking at the globe and the moon. And we have a lot of birds here as well. The World tells us about the circle of life, and it shows us that from every ending comes a new beginning, a fresh start. That is how the circle of life works, right? And for many of you that are out there watching this reading, this connection with your person, perhaps it ended with a breakup, perhaps it ended with them telling you that we aren't going to be together anymore. But what is interesting, the World is about this new beginning coming from this ending, but also the Fool is all about starting over. The World is also about your person saying that they think the world of you and that they want to rebuild this relationship with you, because the World is about the attainment of all things, and your person saying, I see this future with you because I want to come back. I want to start over with you. It is about having a happy relationship, a fulfilling relationship that comes with so much love, so much abundance, and so much joy as well. But then we have this Fool card. The Fool is all about sudden and swift change coming out of nowhere from your person. The Fool is not ruled by an astrology sign, but by the planet Uranus, which is the planet of surprises. Surprise! All of a sudden, this communication is going to be coming at you from your person, and it may kind of catch you off guard as well, because that is the energy that is being presented here. The Fool is about taking this leap of faith from this edge of this cliff here. And instead of having a white dog, this Fool also has a fox next to them. This is about your person saying, it's time for me to take this giant step towards you. It's time for this leap of faith. It is time for me to surrender to the universe and to this connection and to the power of this love and take this plunge and just jump in with both feet and take this giant step towards you so that we can start rebuilding, so that we can start over. And I'm going to do that initially by reaching out to communicate with you. Your person doesn't want to be quiet anymore. I feel like this is something that is building within them. There's this anticipation that is building within them. And perhaps you guys out there watching the reading, perhaps you are feeling that as well. You are feeling that anticipation building within your person, knowing that they're going to reach out. So if you're feeling that within you, that this communication is coming from your person, have faith and have trust in that, because that is what this reading is saying so far. But let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear for this reading today, please? The Two of Swords. Well, that's interesting as well. This is all about getting things unstuck. The Two of Swords is that the situation between you and your person has been at a stalemate for quite some time. And being in that place of limbo truly sucks, guys, because you don't know whether you're coming, whether you're going, whether they're going to reach out, whether they're not, what is happening in this connection. And all you can do when you are in this space of limbo is have that faith that things are going to start shifting and changing. The Two of Swords is a card of decision. Your person making this decision. Now, what's interesting as well, the Fool is also a card about your person making a major choice here for their life. And that major choice that they want to make is to continue this next phase of this journey with you. But the Two of Swords is also about communication coming from your person. Two-way communication. Swords are ruled by air, which is things like decisions, like we already talked about. Ideas, thoughts, definitely talking. Two-way talking coming from your person. That supports that Eight of Wands, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, yes, it does. This tells us that, yes, communication is coming from them, but it's going to be a spontaneous, out of the blue contact from them that might surprise you. Okay, you guys? So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? This is the Four of Swords. Well, the Four of Swords does kind of like validate where most of you are at the moment, kind of supporting that Two of Swords in that things are at a stalemate right now between you and your person. The Four of Swords, though, is a card of healing. It is the card tells us that your person has been doing a lot of self-reflection, a lot of inner work, some deep soul searching to understand themselves better. And by understanding themselves better, they're better able to understand this connection and why they have acted and behaved in the ways that they have that have brought about this big, huge disconnect between the two of you. But it is the very thing as well that's causing them to be able to see that it's time to get moving again and get this relationship on track for this fresh start that comes with the Fool. The Four of Swords is about someone that is healing. Now, for any of you that are under the weather that are watching this reading right now as well, this Four of Swords can indicate that you will be healing from whatever is ailing you. Perhaps as well, it's someone that you know that's kind of like going through a difficult time. Perhaps someone that you care for, aside from your person, is having some sort of health crisis. And this is about them being able to attain and maintain that healing for them as well, but also for you. The Four of Swords is a card of rest and recuperation. It also tells us that it's time to make sure that you are well rested at the moment, especially if this out of the blue, spontaneous, all of a sudden surprise communication is coming from your person. You want to make sure that you are well rested, because you need to know how to respond to that. And you can't really respond to these kind of things if your mind is in a bit of a jumble because you haven't been sleeping. And understandably, also, it is difficult many times to sleep well when we are in these kind of connections, especially if we are feeling our person kind of like doing that dwelling obsessive thing, tossing and turning before they go to sleep at night. We will pick up that energy from them as well, but also our own sense of upset that things are stuck, that there's been no movement, that there's been no communication, can also cause us to have lack of sleep. This is about proper rest and rejuvenation for you guys as well who are watching the reading. Let's see what else we need to do. And that was a message from the universe, not from me. Okay, guys? Although I understand at times it can be difficult to sleep because you think about this when you go to bed. Try not to is the key word there. Or try some sort of sleep ritual that's going to help you, whether that's about like having a nice hot cup of herbal tea, perhaps a glass of wine, a hot bath, reading a book, turning off your phone way before you go to bed, because that blue screen stuff will cause your mind to still be engaged as well. Whatever you need to do to get proper sleep is what is being encouraged here by the people upstairs. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to know for this reading today, please? The Ace of Cups. Aha. Very much supporting the Fool, very much saying, I want to start over, I want to begin again, coming in from your person. They are determined to be with you again. They are going to show you that they have changed. They're going to show you that they've transformed. They also are going to show back up here and express their feelings of love for you with that Ace of Cups being present. The Ace of Cups is also about self-love, and it is important that we take care of ourselves and love ourselves, guys. Very much supporting that Four of Swords energy, getting enough rest, rejuvenation, restoration of your body, mind, and soul as well. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? The Knight of Wands. Well, this is all about someone showing up. Oh my goodness. And all of this is going to come at you with a lot of energy, guys, because the Knight of Wands is also someone that comes at you with a lot of energy. And that is regardless of your person's sign. Okay. Speaking of which, the Knight of Wands is a fire sign. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, this can be a place of validation for you for this reading. You don't have to be a fire sign for this reading to work. These are collective readings and they are for all signs. It's just that I will call out the signs that go with the cards because so many people have asked us to. But this is a collective reading and it applies to everyone. So please just take in from the reading what resonates for you. Now, I also feel that this is telling us here something very significant. I feel that your person feels foolish for acting so sporadically in the past with you and for just acting out, period, and creating this disconnect between the two of you. They have some regret and some remorse for that. And they know that they need to make amends for this as well. But this Knight of Wands is all about your person coming at you with a lot of energy. The Knight of Wands is someone who is determined. They will put forth effort. They will say the right things and they will charge in and they will get everything, the energy between the two of you all stirred up again, kind of like a bit of a whirlwind. So they may be coming at you with a lot of passion as well. So just be prepared for that, guys, because a lot of that energy between the two of you, it's going to feel like no time has passed when you start talking together again. But you also need to make sure that this person has been doing this work on themselves with this Four of Swords energy to do that healing work, that inner reflection, so that they can grow and not create this combustion or this spontaneous combustion to this connection between the two of you again. The Knight of Wands is about a message as well coming from your person. lots of energy all of a sudden coming at you spontaneously out of the blue. And your person is also saying, I'm sorry, I was so impulsive in the past. I acted and reacted from the place of my insecurities and my fears. But I am learning how to have a better handle on that so that these things will never negatively impact us or our relationship ever again. That was just a brief message that was coming in from your person, because when they show back up, they want to come at you with love. The love that comes with that Ace of Cups, which is about starting over, but as well with your person's heart being invested in this relationship. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Well, this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess comes with a beautiful owl, because the High Priestess is a card of wisdom and spirituality. But as well, the High Priestess does tell us that things have been going on beneath the surface that perhaps your person has not been fully explanatory about. And this, I feel more than anything else, is your person not expressing their feelings of love for you before. But that is going to be different, because that is what that Ace of Cups is all about. Your person being able to tell you and show you how they feel about you, to open their heart and let you in, because they know that in order to have this happy, fulfilling, abundant relationship that comes with the world, this is one of the requirements for this relationship moving forward. The High Priestess is also a card of spirituality and intuition, and it tells us that you and this person have a very strong empathy and telepathy with each other, which is what we talked about earlier when I said you may be feeling that anticipation building within your person, because you will feel this rush of this intense energy coming towards you, because there's a lot of fire in this reading. Plus, we have this expect the unexpected surprise coming at you as well. The High Priestess is ruled by Pisces. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What messages do we need to hear, please? Well, this is the Nine of Wands. And as well, this does make sense. The Nine of Wands is all about your person figuring out their plan of approach. They want to come up with a good plan. They have in mind a very rock solid plan. And it does not indicate that they're going to be slow moving about this, but definitely coming at you with a lot of fire, with a lot of energy. So we have 1, 2, 3, and the Fool as well. We have a lot of energy coming at you from your person. The Nine of Wands is a card of courage, and a card that tells us your person is figuring out a fresh approach to come at you with, and they don't want to fail. And with the energy of that Knight of Wands also showing up here as well to support this reading, they will not fail. This person is going to do what they need to do to make their way back to you and show up and show you that, boom, they have gone through the spiritual growth that is necessary for them to be able to build a happy, healthy, fulfilling, abundant relationship with you that comes with that World card. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? The Sun. Here comes the Sun. Do, 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 do. I just had to, guys. I know. I have no idea who sang that song. I just know. Here comes the Sun. That's a happy song. A very happy song. And the person that you care about, the person who is on your mind, actually saying, you are the sunshine of my life. And this is how it's always been for this person. But I love the Sun card so very much, because it is all about, after all of the period of this disconnect, of this separation, of this being in the dark, of this limbo where things have been stagnant, where things have been stuck, where you have no idea what the hell is going on or what's going to happen. The sun comes out and shines all of its healing rays on this connection with your person again. That is the energy that comes with the sun, but it's also about balance and harmony and tranquility being restored to this relationship, and your person definitely being able to acknowledge here, I want to return to this light. And this light is you as far as this person is concerned. They know that it's time to come out of this place where they have been in this disconnect with you, and they want to be restored to the light and the power of this love that is here between the two of you. This is why they're doing this healing work. And yes, it is for other things in their lives as well that they need to do this healing. They may have this stuff that they've been dragging around with them, all of their fears, their insecurities, they're not feeling good enough, them not feeling worthy, and low self-esteem, and all of that crapola stuff can actually be impacting other areas of their lives as well as this connection. They want this to be gone because they want to return to the power of who they are. And that is very much as well what is in this reading. Figuring out how they're going to approach you because they are not going to fail. That is their mantra. I am not going to fail. I am not going to allow myself to fail because I need to get back to this loving energy that is you. And I want to be restored to the power of this love and of this connection. The sun is all about happiness, prosperity, abundance, joy in this connection and in this relationship with your person, because your person is doing the work to heal those things within them that are all broken, that are all jumbled up, that created a lot of interference and problems in this relationship with you in the past. And on the bottom, we have the Lovers, which is about union for you and your person. And we have the Six of Pentacles, which is about them seeing you as a blessing in their life and needing to acknowledge as well that they need to treat you with the respect that this blessing is in their life. They see you as a gift from the universe. They also see that you're someone who's very generous, and they want to return this generosity to you as well. The Seven of Pentacles is all about long-term goals, and your person saying they want to invest in this relationship because they see this partnership with you that comes with the Lovers, and this beautiful, powerful King of Cups energy is all about your person showing up and being loving with you, telling you how they feel, showing you how they feel, opening their heart to you, being vulnerable, letting down their guard and letting you in, and doing everything that they need to invest their heart and their soul into this relationship. As you have this opportunity to take this plunge, to take this leap of faith that comes with the Fool and jump into this relationship with both feet, and then allow the two of you to build and define and create this relationship as you move forward into union with each other. Celebrate differences. This card comes with number 3. Now, this is an interesting card, okay? So here we have a unicorn. And here we have a dolphin with this girl riding on the dolphin, and there are some doves that come with the unicorn. And there's all kinds of things going on in this card. We have the ocean, we have this beautiful seashell, we have some maybe stingrays or manta rays up there. If anyone resonates with any of these things, we have a castle down here as well. Think about yin and yang. Yin and yang are two different things, right? Yin is one energy and yang is the other. It is about the difference between divine feminine and divine masculine, and your person wanting to celebrate the differences between you, but yet also you are so very similar to each other as well. This is about sort of like the duality of the universe at play here. Dark and light, shadow and light, good and bad, good and evil. I'm not talking about you and your person. I'm just using that to kind of like reference what duality means, because we do live in a world, in the universe, where everything, you have to know what bad is so you know what good is basically what I'm saying. And that's what this Celebrate Differences card is about. Celebrating the differences between you, but also the similarities, because this card is ultimately about the union of yin and yang energies. And that is the union of you and your person. Actually, I was going to put that here today. Doing a little bit of a different setup today, guys. Sorry for the mess, but I had to figure out or remember what I was doing, actually. But this is all about, as well, celebrating yourselves individually, with friends. Maybe it's time for you to do some self-love and self-care and hang out with your friends if you haven't seen them in a while. And sometimes we can get so wrapped up in our connection to this person and wondering what's going to happen and how things are going to unfold and what are they going to do? Are they going to call? Will they ever reach out? And we can get caught in that space. And do not feel ashamed of yourself if you find yourself in that space, because it happens to everyone at some time or another. It's just something that ebbs and flows like the ocean here. Sometimes you feel strong and empowered. At other times you feel like you might be overthinking yourselves about all of this. Do not be harsh with yourself if you have some of those moments, because also you're picking up that energy from your person as well, because we talked about the empathy and telepathy that exists between you and your person. That comes with this High Priestess card, because you have a strong spiritual connection to each other. Honesty is essential. Yes, it is. This card comes with number 38, and it says, speak with love and truth. And this is about your person speaking to you with love and truth. This is about them saying, yes, I need to come back to you and start speaking the truth to you. I need to be expressive of how I feel. And that is definitely the energy that comes with that King of Cups. Being honest, being truthful, expressing my love for you, being in that place of truth, being real, being authentic. That is what this card is about. Quick sip of water, guys. Just a quick sip. And honesty is one of the building blocks of any happy, healthy, balanced relationship, right? And if your person has not been honest with you in the past, oh my goodness, is that going to be different for you? Because they're going to show back up with an honesty and an integrity that you have perhaps not seen from them before. Because this is about them saying, I need to be real with you. I need to be honest. I did not tell you how I felt in the past because I was fearful. I was stuck in my fear space, and I was listening to all of that stuff that was going on that was making me not feel good enough. And I want to show up and be real for you, because I am understanding now that heart to heart conversations are necessary between us, for us, with us, because I understand now that in your presence it is safe for me to talk about the feelings that I have for you. And I am hoping that that is going to be enough to allow you to give me another chance to take this leap of faith with you, and for you to take this leap of faith with me, because I want to restore our relationship, and I want it to be a better relationship than what it was in the past. That was broken because I was broken. It was dysfunctional because I was dysfunctional. I had dysfunctional behaviors and habits, and I perhaps even brought some toxic behaviors and habits into this relationship as well. But I am working to heal and release all of that nasty stuff so that we can begin fresh and wipe the slate clean and have this beautiful new beginning that comes with this Fool card and this Ace of Cups. Only this time I will invest my heart. I will invest my emotions and my feelings because I want to invest my love into this relationship with you, because not being honest with you about how I felt about you, I can see and understand now that that was a really foolish thing for me to do. I shouldn't have done that, but I was reacting from all of my old conditioning, from the way that I always acted and reacted to things in the past. But I don't want to be that person anymore. I want to be someone who is healthy and wise, and someone who is working with you so that we can create a happy relationship. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. This very much supports the Fool card and this Ace of Cups. This is about someone from your past returning, someone from the past coming back around to create this opportunity for the two of you to start again. And it is not so much about putting this relationship back together, because that may be more difficult than just starting over, because you would have to cobble it back together, guys, and it would just be so much easier for the two of you to start fresh and start over. And that is what I'm hearing coming in from your person. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Balance. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. Well, that is very true, and that is the wisdom of these kissing flamingos here on this card today. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical intimacy. Of course, that's the woohoo, that's the fun kind. Emotional intimacy, being able to tell each other everything that is going on in your lives. And that is this energy that came with that King of Cups. Someone who wants to share it all with you. Someone who wants to tell you everything about everything that's going on in their life. They will let you see and hear all of it. And sometimes that can be a difficult thing to do, to be that emotionally expressive. And perhaps it is even for you as well difficult to be vulnerable. It's something that takes courage to let down our guard and our walls and allow people to see what is really going on inside us, instead of presenting this false bravado to the world. It's okay to be vulnerable. Your person is learning this, but there's also the spiritual intimacy as well. And that is about being able to talk with each other about what your spiritual experiences and growth have been for each of you during the time that you have been apart from each other. You've both grown, you've both changed, you have both evolved so much. And your person wants to as well share all of that with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the universe want to reveal? What do we need to hear? Unbreakable love. Well, that would be a strong foundation, would make it unbreakable, wouldn't it? This person has a genuine love for you. You can overcome any issues that may arise. And I do feel that that is something that is very true, guys. You can overcome whatever obstacles arise in this connection through the power of the love that you feel for each other. And that is what building this balance, building this stability, building this strong foundation is all about. When you have a very powerful connection that comes with that stability, that strong foundation, you can overcome anything and everything that life throws at you. And what I'm hearing coming from your person is that is the kind of relationship that they want to have with you. The one that comes with this strong foundation. They don't want anything else. They don't want this to be broken. They don't want it to fall apart. They don't want the two of you to flounder again. When your person comes back for this new beginning that comes with that Fool card, that will be it. They will not leave again. They will not run or ghost or deny their feelings for you again. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What does the universe want to share with us for this reading today? Well, self-love. Well, we have talked about that already. You have to create your own self-love. And we talked about self-love with the Four of Swords and that Eight of Cups. But this is also about intentions. You know, guys, we do have a new moon coming up on the 1st of November, I think. That is a good time to write down your intentions and put them out to the universe. Just make sure that you do it on the other side of that new moon. The new moon on the 1st of November. I don't know exactly what time that happens. Just make sure that you wait until like 4 or 5 hours after the actual new moon energy, so that it's not still in the dark moon energy, because we are in the dark moon right now, because things are in that waning place after the full moon. When the moon is waxing, that's when you want to set your intentions. That's when you want to manifest, not around the full moon energy. That is where you release and let go of things that are not serving you in your life anymore. Self-love is very important, and it's something that we can neglect when we find ourselves in these kind of connections, because they can become all-consuming. They take all of our thoughts, they take all of our energy, and it's important that we do turn that love back to ourselves. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Action. Well, this is all about courage and beginnings. Well, that Nine of Wands is also about courage, and beginnings is definitely about that Ace of Cups and that Fool card that is buried under that blue pyramid and this unbreakable love card. Jupiter is about expansion. So as your person's courage expands within them, they will be taking action to make their way back to you, so the two of you can have this beginning, so that you can start over, so that you can have this fresh start. And that truly is the best way to approach this relationship. Although we did have this card about reconciliation, I feel that it's so much more important for you guys that it is about just starting over, because trying to repair that broken connection is going to take so much more effort and energy than beginning fresh and beginning anew. And that actually makes sense, because you're both in a different space spiritually now than you were when you were together before. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Assistance, spirit guides. You know, guys, anytime you want to reach out to your people upstairs, they are listening. They love it when we ask them for assistance. They do. They genuinely love it when they can hear that we're calling out to them. When we ask them to help us, they show up. That is why they are there. It is kind of like their job. That is what they do. But they love us to call out to them, because it helps them as well see that we are acknowledging their presence in our lives. And your person has been calling out to their spirit guides as well. And they are getting this divine intervention and assistance from the people upstairs, which is what has been helping them heal and release and let go of all of the things that have held them back from being able to be your partner, your loving partner. So talk to your angels and guides, guys. Just sit and talk to them. They will listen to you, and they will tell you stuff back. And if you don't hear their voice, perhaps they send you messages through signs and synchronicities. Perhaps you hear something on the radio or on television. Perhaps you see something when you are driving down the street. Or you can ask them to send you a sign. If this and this and this, please send me a sign, and boom, there it is. This is part of the reason why we have our spirit guides, because they love us and they truly want what is best for us. Attraction. Well, yes, There is definite attraction here between you and your person, and that Mars energy is all about stuff that's hot. Woohoo! That is part of the passion that is here between you and this person. Lots of energy, lots of heat, lots of fire with the passion that the two of you share. And that Knight of Wands is a bit all about that passion that is here between you and your person. Mercury's about communication and messages coming in, communication coming in from your person. A message in a bottle. Have any of you ever gotten a message in a bottle? That would be kind of cool, but then you'd have to break the bottle and that could cut your hand and that wouldn't be cool. So does anybody have any trips coming up? As well, there are travel plans here. If anyone have any travel plans for some fun in the sun, that could be something that's happening for some of you guys watching the reading. Perhaps you're planning some holiday travel away somewhere. But this, I feel more importantly, is all about your person coming at you because they can't stay quiet anymore. Messages coming from your person. We have seen messages all over this reading because that's how it started with that 8 of Wands, and it continued with that 2 of Swords, and then more with this Knight of Wands as well. So there is definite communication coming in from your person, and I do feel it will probably be an out of the blue communication because that Fool card is present that you are not expecting. Just one day you will look down at your phone and boom, there it is. A message, a missed phone call, a voicemail, an email perhaps. Some sort of message is coming in from your person. Storm, this is unexpected. Well, that's about what the Fool is about also. But we have a lot of energy with that lightning, don't we? Lightning produces a lot of energy, very much like the energy of this reading, with that 8 of Wands, with this Knight of Wands as well, and that 9 of Wands. All of this energy coming at you from your person because they are trying to figure out their approach. And I feel that what their approach is at the moment is to reach out and communicate with you. They know that that is what has to happen first. And they know that they are the one who has to initiate this communication, which is why that is one of the very first things that we talked about when this reading started with that 8 of Wands that is there. That is them reaching out to you. Not you reaching out to them and them ignoring you or ghosting you or then you discovering that you're blocked, because that's going to make you feel like crap. And what I want to say is, I'm not saying don't, but if you are not already in communication with them, it is probably not the best approach for you to reach out to them because they are the one who needs to come for you. And that's what they're saying. Let me come to you. I will come to you when I am ready to start talking and having these conversations. But I can feel that that time is coming soon because I am on pins and needles here. I don't like how it feels not having you in my life. And I know that I need to start talking with you again because I want to start building our relationship. And I want to build it back stronger than it ever was before. Because you mean the world to me. Only this time there will be balance in our relationship. Balance, harmony, tranquility. I'll be a better communicator. I will be a better listener. I will show you how much I love you, and I will tell you how much I love you because I want to be emotionally and spiritually intimate with you as well as physically intimate. And all of those things combined, guys, is going to make that passion between you and this person so much more intense, if you can imagine that. But that is what is happening here in this connection with your person. All of a sudden, they're going to wake up one day, pick up their phone, and take action and get it moving the way that it needs to. The way that you desire it to. I do not have a timing in this reading today, guys, but I do feel it's something that is going to be a spontaneous communication from your person coming at you when you least expect it, because that Fool card is all about surprises. And there is a lot of energy in this reading that tells us things are going to be coming towards you from this person. And I am hoping it is especially because we have the holidays approaching. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.